was born to preach the gospel, and I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. We're disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. Let's keep firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Good morning, Firmly Rooted family. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Church. I am down here in Greendale, Indiana, at our location down here. I'm in the parsonage in the dining room, and Connie's right over there, off to the side. I'd move the camera, but she would hit me. So she wants to learn a little bit about StreamYard, and so we're going to do that. For those of you who have the devotional book, Hope for Troubled Times, we're looking at page 26 as the one that we're going to look at. But the first thing I want to do is say hi to a few people. And so Connie, all you do is put your cursor over like Ken Gooch and hit it, and he pops up here. Okay. Good morning. And then Dr. Colleen, good morning. And I'm out there on X. Bert Reggiani, good morning. My sister Trish, good morning. There's Chuck B. Good morning, Firmly Rooted Greendale and Oxford family. Karen Thompson, good morning. As well as there are quite a few others on board. Maybe they'll let us know who they are here shortly. But I'm going to look at the devotion. The title of the devotion is Stand Firm. And again, it's on page 26. The verse that I used is from Luke chapter 21, verse 19. By standing firm, you will gain life. Now, a note to all of you, also look at Ephesians chapter 6, where standing firm is mentioned 4 times. We put on the full armor of God so that we might stand firm. But this is Jesus' words. By standing firm, you will gain life. And here were my thoughts. It is nearing the end of the final week of Jesus' life, and he was talking with his disciples about end times. To be clear, Jesus knew the world would not always be the way we see it today. He knew things would get very, very bad, and then he would return to bring us home. Even today, he is in control of human history. The world spins and revolves around the sun because he says so. The Lord allows human history, as we know it today, to continue for the sake of the church. The church has work to do. The church has work to do in spreading the message of Jesus Christ throughout the world. When that job is done, the world as we know it will be finished as well. One of the key things that I would want to share with all of you as you look at the news and you look at all these nations and you look at the roaring and the screaming and the yelling, understand God speaks and the earth melts. He's in control of every nation, every king, everyone. And the church is the reason why we're still moving. That another day comes, because the church it's not presidents, it's not the United States, it's not any of those things. It is the fact that we, the church, have work to do. We haven't spread the gospel to everywhere it needs to be. And when that job is done, it doesn't matter what a king says or what a president says, it's going to end. And a new heaven and a new earth. But things are going to get worse. Everything's going to seem out of control. Governments, people, and even nature itself are going to act out of character. Jesus told the disciples that there would be wars and sufferings and earthquakes and famines, that the world would be in a state of chaos before Jesus returns. Jesus was telling his disciples and tells us to make sure, what? We stand firm in that chaotic time period. We, the church, need to stand firm while everyone else is kind of going a little bit crazy. He needed to make sure that we are not overwhelmed by what our eyes of sight see, but rather that we cling to what our eyes of faith see and know to be certain. As the end times come upon us, we need to stand firm on the truth of God's word. We need to trust and believe that the Lord has not abandoned us, but is right by our side. It is during the toughest times of our lives that Satan would have us lose our faith. We need to know that our eternal destiny is in the balance. Jesus tells us, by standing firm, you will gain life. To you and me today, my last words, no matter what the circumstances are, let's stand firm and gain life. Peace. Pastor Tom. All right, let's see if anybody else came on board. I want to be able to recognize them. I think I said Bert Reggiani, but maybe not. Dr. Colleen says, hi, Connie. Trish says, hi, Connie. Oh, man, you're so popular. There she comes.
Where am I?
Right there.
Hi, guys.
All right. And my cousin Kate, good morning. Still one of the...
Greg came in, so it's Greg's fault, not mine.
You're lucky she still has that collar, and I'd be zapping her right now. She can't leave that thing without getting zapped.
Oh, well, don't be mean.
All right, Cassie, my cousin, one of the few people on the earth that still gets to call me Tommy. Love you, love you, love you. All right, I'm going to show you how we leave. So as I'm telling everyone to have a great day, I'm coming back over to Media Assets. Remember why I told you I put that right in that upper corner so I know where it is? Blessings on your day. Make it a firmly rooted day, and may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.
So I hit that.